So I got some more information. So Nixon, Roger Ailes, um, the war on drugs, CIA, Bush, Reagan, Nicaragua, Ricky Ross, and Black. None of us up here. I'm not with the one drop rule, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Back in the 60s and 70s, Black Panthers, Brown Berets, if it was Young Lords, who Puerto Rican, like the other Latinos, because they had the Brown Berets mostly Mexican, and you had the Young Lords, Chicano movements, um, and civil rights groups back in the 60s and 70s in poverty, California, LAPD, and Klansmen's been imported from the South to be part of the LAPD. A lot of folks don't understand Reagan, Bush, Trump today, Goldwater, Dixie Chris becoming Republican. Let's call it like it is. Okay. Why LA is a dangerous place in the hood, the barrio, ghetto, whatever you want to call it, because CIA going to Nicaragua, drug cartel that they caused, not the people in Latin America, the folks from here, United States. They went to transport drugs to the hood, the barrio, ghetto, the 1960s and 70s to stop the African American men, most and women too, but most of the men and the Latino men and women as well, Latinas, most of the Mexicans saying just going against racism in this country. Because back in the 60s and 70s, a lot of African American people, Hispanic people were, especially the young people at the time who now the baby boomers, excuse me, were going against the status quo. So this caused distraction and also to flood the prison population, which is slavery 13th Amendment, was to impoverish the areas of the hood doing integration, doing the hood, the bar. LBJ, as I mentioned earlier, was going against Martin King's dream. H.L. Hunt's friend, to kill Kennedy, call like it is, and Nixon, Roger L. Call like it is, Fox News. Everybody look at this. The cause damage control in Martin King and Say Chavez's dream was to have something distracted. And so you had the young men and women in the baby boom generation of African American descent, mostly African American descent, we mix with Black and American, and you had Latinos who are mostly mixed, mostly, I'm calling like it is, African Mestizo Spanish, and the American and African, even how distant it is, don't look black, don't matter. Mostly Mexican descent at the time, and of course the Puerto Rican, but mostly this is California. There was impoverished in fighting against the injustice and poverty in their neighborhoods to cause distraction, was to lock them up for false arrest if they're protesting, and then also to get them involved in drug trade, and it was to exploit them and put them in drugs, and sell those to their community, cause wrath between both the communities, African and Hispanic, and that will cause them to cause genocide towards each other along poisoning their own community, and then lock up those who became thugs and cause the slavery industrial complex, which is property complex. That's the reason why. So a lot of folks need to do research. So that's why LA is dangerous compared to the white wealthy areas of LA. But the reason why it's CIA, Reagan, and Reagan was a Republican president later on in government at the time in California. Bush from Texas, okay. Well, he's from the North, but his son was from Texas, born here, okay. That makes sense because he was part of CIA's problem. He died last year, excuse me. I didn't feel sorry for him. And they bring a lot of skeletons about what he did back in the day. So MX and LAPD became corrupt and targeting African Americans and Hispanics at the time, and in causing wrath, and even got African Senate and Hispanic folks who work for LAPD turned against each other. Whew. Gates, yes, Gates and all that, yes, bringing the Ku Klux Klan from the South to L.A. That makes a lot of sense. If we got the Mark Fern and the L.A. The O.J. Simpson case, and you had the Michael Jackson. What happened? I mean, there's a lot of stuff for us to do. So when it was safe heaven for minorities to be mostly integrated and enjoy integration in California, they brought a death trap to come in and destroy that. Okay. So a lot of folks need to research. So that's why you have Latinos, African folks fighting each other and being brainwashed in this cotton picking, straw picking fight. Um, and that's why. So that's why LA is dangerous in the hood, the barrio ghetto, because CIA came in there and messed it up. I'm called like a, especially when Reagan being the governor, left his Hollywood and became the governor, like Schwarzenegger did later on, um, become president after Carter. So y'all get my point. So folks need to research on this. CIA Bush was in charge of CIA. That's why he was his, you know, what I'm saying, was his vice president, they became president as well. And this is during crack epidemic in the '80s when I was growing up. I was 79. It makes a lot of sense. We look back at the situation and it's like yes. So and then later on when gang members were because Reebok gangs was there because the LAPD and other police organizations did not protect minorities, so minorities had to protect themselves from each other. Okay, with African American versus African American, dark like whatever, and Hispanic, same thing amongst each other, and it turned against when they joined the crack epidemic, which it was making money, but they didn't want to make money together. It's kind of like it is. So they had to cause something to cause a rap between each other, and that's why you have black on brown racism and both of them are related. Called like an ism. Who look like the same? We call it. All everybody has the trait of Native Americans in the Americas, and also European and African. It's called like it is. Whoever look light, dark, whatever doesn't matter. So I have to call it like it is. So anyone asks that question, instead of blaming, of course, the minorities who participate in this mess are guilty, but the organizers are the main guilty ones. Scandalous, let them throw to the sea as in Matthew 18 said, and what Jesus said, are the main ones who cause this problem. So that's why you have the exploitation and the dangers because they wanted to mess up the African American and Hispanic fighting for their rights together. The black and brown fighting together to go against the white racist society. That's the reason why. Please, folks, do research. People suffer of a lack of knowledge in Hosea 4:6. Hello, bye. Have a nice day. God bless.